All right, everybody. I think it's time to move on. We did it. All right, everybody. I think it's time for you to move on. I got a better dress for Melanie Mouse. So does this is not a different dress for Minnie Mouse. This is just a quick little reminder, everybody at home. Has to be will be my final episode. Will be a 4-hour long series finale of JGN. This is like, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know. It's gonna be like a 4-hour special, like a series finale. I guess we are still working on some familiar projects from the past. Yeah, the big thing is, everybody at home, I am not going back to game shows. I'm not going back. But for those who don't know why, I have to return to watching game shows. I got some good news, everybody. The game show Masterpiece has been restored. And we're sticking to the originals like Pin Knockers. That will be the next idea. And then there's no classic game shows. But then they say, we can't put classic game shows on Game Show Masterpiece. This is going to be for original shows. Before we're going to make an entire decision for this. This is going to be for Pin Knockers. It will be my own original content game show Masterpiece program. So does Math Wits, Steps to Freedom, 777, Lucky Presents, Pump Cash, and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have most of these videos, most of the stuff outdated. So I put a lot of classic game shows. This one's private, and so right now, you know what? We have to stick it to JGN Television Network as a different backup as well too. So we got Pokemon cartoons, Super Mario cartoon, Zelda. That's a video game section. Cartoons. That's a Disney cartoons and a non-Disney cartoons like Universal, Warner Brothers, anything like that. Sitcoms, cooking shows, and also traditionally original content game shows. That's my idea. And so does Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Superhuman Samurai Summer Squad, House of Mouse. That's a Mickey Mouse show. That's pretty cool. So I have never watched movies throughout the whole time. Maybe we have to stick to the original content and programming. That's all we want. That's all we want. Okay, Melanie and Minnie, it's time to start the intro for the final time.
One more day until the new year. Only one day to go before the clocks reset to 0 and the bells start to toll. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. I'm getting ready for the new year by dressing in my best. It's a tradition that we've always had, just like those of the past. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. I'm getting ready for the new year by dressing in my best. It's a tradition that we've always had, just like those of the past. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. We'll be dancing with joy under chandeliers of gold in our kingdom's palace, the best one of them all. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun.
And now, Chapter 13, The Big Infinite Night. Coming to you live from the Storybook Auditorium in Los Angeles. This is JGN's countdown to the 10th anniversary Royal Ball celebration coverage. Let's meet tonight's special guests. You saw him back in the first episode of Pokemon back in the used to air it on JGN. Please welcome Ash Ketchum. She is one of the most popular Pokemon female characters in the world during the Pokemon series XY and XYZ, and she returned in Pokemon Ultimate Journeys series. Please welcome Serena. He stars from the Dr. Seuss universe, and he was getting an actual job making basically a one scene was back in the original John Good channel. Here is Cat in the Hat. He is one of the best buddies is here in the Pokemon universe. Please welcome Pikachu. He is one of the most forgotten characters in the JGN universe. Back in he got deleted on their JGN television channel. Did it without Chad's permission. Please welcome Josh the Mummy. He hates Christmas. Back during the Monk Crumpet back in 2000 film, who portrayed by Jim Carrey from The Grinch Stole Christmas, made by Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment. Please welcome the Grinch. He lives in the swamp back in the old days, and he worked on the Big Doe used to air it on JGN. Please welcome Shrekky. He's the overlord of a digital world back in the 90s. They used to have the superhero Samurai Summer Squad. And please welcome Kilokan. They used to make the dresses and tuxedos into dresses, and it became a controversial decision during the 24 Hours into a New Year, the second season. And then they got eligible to win a prize. Please welcome Swift Girls, are teamed up with Taylor Swift. He is the Mario's biggest villain during the Super Mario universe back in 1985. He is the ruler of the Bowser's Kingdom himself. Please welcome Bowser. And now, live from the Storybook Auditorium, here's your host, John Kidd. Hello everybody, I'm John Good. Hey Melanie. Well, hi. And welcome to JGN's 10th anniversary invitational countdown special. We send the invitations to one of these 10 very bright former JGN members. And those of you who don't know why are you coming here today? We're going to celebrate our JGN's 10th anniversary Royal Ball celebration. Will be coming up on January 4th. For those who don't know why are you the only question is, how do we start? We're on the way to find out right now. And for those who don't know why, so should we start the ball? They say yes. But for those who don't know why am I here? There is going to be a lots of surprises in store for you. And besides the surprises in store for us, I got a big surprise. We here at the JGN's #1 feeders, the Storybook Auditorium in Los Angeles, California. Look at all of these people around here. Look at this. But as we didn't, just a quick little disclaimer around here. It's going to be a lot of surprises in store for you. We have to break the tension. No. So if those who don't know why, there's going to be lots of surprises in store for you. We have to break the tension. Is about to celebrate the new year. So right now, let's take a look at this. We have Minnie Mouse is wearing a different dress with a golden outfit, with a golden dress, and all of these people are wearing a formal outfits. Girls are wearing a ball gown dresses, and men is wearing a tuxedos with a tailcoats. I already have a tuxedo in my closet around here. So anyway, this is the of don't know why. But unfortunately, so let's talk about it. And as we didn't recommend it about it because Ash Ketchum and Serena are one of the best buddies. Back in Pokemon XY, back in 2013 through 2016, and then returned in last year, and last 2 years ago, in 2024. That has to be her legacy, and their legacy of Ash. And so, in case you didn't recommend it about it on the last program, Cannon Hat used to have played Cat versus the Giants, and later Cannon Hat received a working skills. He works on Cannon Hat, the movie. Will be aired in the Universal. No, that's not the Universal Pictures. It's going to be Warner Brothers. There's pictures, and it's just hard to. It was a big delay, and Shrekky, we already did a big Doe series, and it busted the budget. Then a championship jackpot that Pikachu had won, and lots of money. And that's it. That's how we're gonna talk about this. Like a million, and Pikachu have won won millions and millions of dollars, and he losing all the spreading lots of money on confetti, just like this. And to tell you, Josh Tamami has to be one of the most forgotten show commercial things like Curse vs. Bless commercials, and it was a ripoff of Curse commercials. Show of made by Chatronic, and let me tell you, Chatronic is working on the No Joko. He's working on Teenage Fighting Food Dudes comic book. It became a popular phenomenon, just like Pokemon and Super Mario. And due to the events. And so he works on a Yojoko. It is made by Chatronic. He's made original IP. He's like in some of the other projects. So and they say and Bowser used to fight with Mario. He's fighting Mario all the time back. He's been on it for 40 years. He kidnaps Princess Peach every single year, every single game appearances. That was big phenomenon. And to tell you, Ash Ketchum became a Pokemon master, and it's been on it for 25 seasons on Pokemon. It was the best series we ever had. It was the most successful franchise in the world. Ash Ketchum is one of the most successful content creators. Ash Ketchum is one of the most successful cartoon characters of the world. So without any further ado, let's take a look at some of the unseen footage of JGN's unseen footage like you've seen it from earlier this year.
we got some more energy. I know it's a rainy, rainy night, but we got a lot of energy inside. The fire is burning. How you feeling tonight? Thank you for being here. It's
Yeah, it's this is a Pikachu right here. He have won millions of dollars on Big Dough. Pikachu, how does it feel? Pikachu, that's it. You see, Pikachu, I can't do the voice of Pikachu due to its voice pitching in problems. So it don't know why Pikachu has speaking Pokemon language. It has stuff like that, just like Blastoise and stuff like that. I'm just working on the video game projects, working on video game content for JGN, like working on some of the familiar projects like Nintendo Switch Sports, and like a bowling game. Like I played a game called Pin Knockers. That would be the next job. And not Wheel of Fortune. I'm losing interest about classic game show programming for JGN. And we have to do this just for private. Anyway. So Rosa don't know why. Take a look at the brand new Times Square ball that I saw. Release the confetti, please. 60. Welcome to Times Square Ritual. It combines 2 Times Square balls in one particular reason. But this time, we're going to make a double transformation. The ultimate digitally makeover. So right now, we're gonna offer the Millennium Crystal Ball and the official, the old Times Square Ball and the Millennium Ball. Wow, the Times Square Ball is about to recreate in a digitally makeover. I don't know what's going to be next. And now, the plan has been succeeded. Let's rehearse for the final time. Ride the Times Square Ball!
Combine now for infinite power!
You have been succeeded and you put Serena out of commission. But not before that. It is going to be one of a courageous acts set the entire stage on one of the greatest Times Square Ball creations in all of Times Square New Year's Eve 2026, and also airing on original content station of JGN. And the brand new Constellation Ball, I will avenge Ash's beloved heroine. This is it, everybody at home. The Times Square Ball has been revived. We'll see you guys for the hour number 2 of 24 Hours into a New Year at the Royal Ball, the series finale.